Everything's on. Oh boy. There we go. There. Good. Hey guys. We are starting part 2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You pick where we are at. I want to say hi to all of you. I haven't had a nap today. I've been busy running around. I am hearing a echo today in my ear. I don't know why. I switched out my camera. I'm trying to fix out my volume. Hey BK, do you hear an echo? Roger said he heard an echo earlier. Hey Jimmy, do you hear an echo? Yes, no, yes. 6 thumbs up. That's good. Thank you very much. No, I don't hear no echo. Hey, I appreciate the comeback. Oh, yeah. You know, I had a... Oh, God, this echo's killing me. No, seriously, I hear an echo. I have no idea why. Let me switch out this path and take it to another path. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Yeah, but I'm having a good day. I had mostly a good day today. I'll explain. There we go. Maybe this is gonna work right here. I think I fixed it. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Yeah. I'll tell you why I had a kind of crappy day to begin with. You know, my after my morning show, which I had a very good morning show. I appreciate you guys coming on my morning show, and I had a good following, and I had Jojo come on my show, and a lot of her people came on my show, and we had a good showing. And here we go. And at that time, there we are. There we go. I think I fixed it. And at that time, a lot of us went over to her show. And okay, there, I hear that sound. And everybody went over to her show, and which was all fine and dandy. But a lot of the guys forgot that they were on a female show, and they brought the chaos that is normally like on my show that was allowed, because my show is like a guy's show and everybody likes to have a good time and joke and talk crazy sometimes, and which is allowed because we're guys and we talk about girls and talk about this and talk about that. But you know, when you guys go on a girl's show, a ladies show, and they have other female, and we talk about other girls. You know, you don't carry yourself and make chaos on a ladies show and with girls, and you don't continue the chaos. And I think a lot of the guys, my guys, forgot themselves, and Jojo ended her show kind of abruptly, and she and I talked. I brought her on my Facebook, and I apologized, and she kind of asked me to ask you guys, the ones that was causing the chaos, not to go back to her show, because she didn't appreciate the chaos and the mayhem that was going on her show. And see, again, on my show, that's allowed because, well, it's not really allowed, but on my show, it comes and goes. But on a lady's show, you know, her show is not like my show. Her show is a completely different kind of show, and her show is not like the Riff Raff show. Okay, their show is not like her show. Okay, those guys, they're not. Her show does not cater to that kind of people, and so she appreciate not those kind of people not to come back to her show. And if those guys do go back to her show, she will tell me, and she will block them, and she will tell me who got blocked, and I will block them also. Hopefully it doesn't go that far. I had one person, they notify me afterwards, after they seen my topic of the show, and they called me up, and they apologized because he tried to get in touch with Jojo, and he tried to get in contact, and he wanted to apologize if he offended her, and he apologized to me, and he wants me to pass it on to her, which I appreciate him being, hey Fred, I threw you a link if you want to come on. Which I appreciate him manning up and stepping up to plate, and you know, just saying, hey, you know, it was the moment, and you know, I can understand, you know, have everybody having a good time, and see, when you're coming on my show, and then, you know, you leaving my show and you're still kind of amped, and then you go on somebody else's show and you're still kind of hyped, and you're still in my kind of frame of mind when you're on my show, and that's what happens. But a lot of the guys that was on my show went with that same frame of mind, and they just brought that frame of mind on her show. So again, she just kindly appreciate if you do go on her show, she appreciate if you kindly maintain the decency and handle yourself as a gentleman, and don't bring the Angela City smut, and don't bring it over there. Okay, again, she has a good clientele, and she has a good respectable um people that go there. Okay, so again, if you guys want to have um trashy people, and you guys can find it at another place. But if you want to find good matchmaking and good kind of meet nice ladies, yeah, go to her site, and she could match you up with nice ladies. But if you guys want to find nice trashy ladies, you're going to a wrong place. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna beat myself, keep on talking about it. But yeah, Rayman, I'll drop you her line later on. But she's she's a um, she's a highly educated lady that works over in Thailand, and she's a American educated lady, highly educated, and she just she's a Filipino lady and full blooded, and doing she's doing a favor of matchmaking, and a lot of our guys, was talking real stupidly. Yeah. So next time, if you go over there, yeah. Well, yeah, she works over in education in Thailand. But yeah, she's a full blooded Pinoy. No, I can't hear you. Are you in? Are you in right now? No, what the heck? Well, heck. I hope I didn't turn something off when I was trying to do one thing to another thing. How about now? Hello, Julio. I don't hear it echo now, but how about now? How about now? My computer hates me. Okay, speaker. There. Hey, Julio. Okay. Can you hear me? I can hear you. No, I can't hear you. I'll call you right now, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
I can hear you clearly.
okay, but you can't. But I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Well, you're on my phone right now.
All right, hold on. I'm calling the other one. Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the phone.
Can you hear me now?
I'm turning off the phone. Okay, talk. Things just never works good for me. How you guys doing? Yeah, there's no indication. Let me see, Julio. Okay, you're muted right here. Your volume is there. We go. My volume. Okay. No. Okay. What about here? Okay, I just turned up your volume, Julio. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just turned up my volume. Okay, I didn't turn on your camera. Okay. No, I don't. I have an indication for mine is loud, and mine's working. Hey, Roberto, brown American expat. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, Julio. I don't know. I can't get it. I can't get your volume. Yeah, I can't get this going, man. Hey, Raymond. Well, let me throw you a link again. There, I just lifted up your volume, and it should be working now. I adjusted my volume. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Yeah, something's kind of fishy here. So what's going on, Roberto? We got. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there you go. I just hung up and did it again.
Well, what happened?
So I was going to comment on what you said. You know, I went over to the other show after you told me, and you know there is a limit to decency, and there is a limit to some respect. You know, there are some bloggers and stuff that do a lot of that stuff, and that's perfectly okay. But when you're visiting other people's channels, you know, you have to have a sense of decency, and we got caught up. I think everybody got caught up in that moment. You know what I mean? And they didn't realize that this woman was trying to be serious, you know? And unfortunately, uh, hey, Mike, what's going on? What's going on, Raymond? What's going on, Brown American Expat, Jim Dury, um, Tommy? What's going on, everybody? So you have a good point. You know, there was a limit. And then these, you know, they're branching off from you. So we can understand that we can understand that you were having a good time. We were all having such a great time, but you have to tone it down. You know, there's a lot of women on that show, and I mean, you guys do what you want, but when you're coming off of someone's show, you know, you got to show some kind of respect and decency because you're coming off another show. You know what I mean? And it represents, it makes Kev. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kev understands, but you know, it kind of shows the quality of people that you're bringing over, and it didn't really show today. I mean, everybody was cool, but there were a couple of people that were way too exaggerated with their comments and being very disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of noticed that John Doe was kind of laying on some bull.
I mean, we don't get me wrong. It all started off as fun, you know. It was funny. It was all great and dandy, but you can hear it in her voice. She was like, "Listen, you know, guys, I'm going to ask questions. Can you please tone it down? I mean, if you got to get that far and you guys can't control yourselves, I mean, you guys know who you are. I mean, we're not gonna sit here and try to talk to you guys like we're your parents and reprimand you and slap you in the hand. But I mean, if Kev gets a wind of who did it and he blocks him, I block him because you had no respect to begin with. So,
well, I know who did it, and I got wind of a couple of people. I had one person. He came back to me later on, and he apologized on his behalf.
That's awesome. See, that shows a lot of character. That shows good character on that person. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, Fred, I threw you a link also, buddy.
And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, guys. You know, you can do what you want. You're adults. We're not sitting here telling you, me and Kevin ain't telling you, hey, what are you doing? No, we're just saying have at least some respect. You know, when you're going on other people's talk show and have some decency, you know, there could be people, there could be some kids, you know, younger teenagers on there on parents' accounts because they like her show. So, you know, this show is not like Kev's show. This show's a totally different show. So, you know, bring it to someone's attention. If you didn't do anything, bring it to someone's attention and say, hey, slow it down. Because you never know who's online. And, again, you're visiting someone's channel. You want to have some respect, you know?
Hey, Kevin, how's it going? And I'm not sure who the other guy is. So, Nico,
hey,
how
Fred.
you doing?
Hey, Fred, how you doing? Pleasure to meet you, brother.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just got home from work, just had dinner, just relaxing.
That's awesome.
So, what did I miss?
Oh, nothing so far. We were just talking about Kevin. He felt really bad about Jojo's show because we were having such a good communication. You know, all of us were on there, and I guess I don't know how many there were. There were a couple of characters. I mean, again, it is what it is. You know, they went over there. They were already adrenalized, and they were really disrespecting her show and really putting it down out there. So Kev, you know, took the initiative, and you know, he apologized. And of course, I just had my 2 cents to say, and everybody will have their 2 cents to say. But you know, I just tell people be careful because you know. Sometimes my daughters go on the show because they want to see what I watch. You know, they're like, "Hey, let me see those talk show," and you just got to have some, you know, decency and respect with people's show. You know, and they were really out of line. A lot of people were really out of line.
People with nothing better to do. So how's it, Kevin?
Oh. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Not sure what to think right now.
Oh, sure. I get on. You guys get quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
that's my job. I'm the
so Fred, how was your day, Fred? I noticed a picture. Are you married to a Filipina?
No. I'm itching to go back.
Yeah.
And have you so you don't live in the Philippines right now?
No, I live in Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah, fuck.
Canada, awesome.
So, but I've known her for a few years now, so.
I wish you nothing but the best of luck. I hope she's a really good lady. I'm heading back into, well, if they clear me from the VA, I was telling Kev that if they clear me, then I'll be going back this December. I just got back in January, but my prior condition from my injury in the military ended up getting worse while I was over there. So I had to come back and see a bunch of specialists and stuff here in Boston, and then I had to come down and finish off in Florida. Of course, I live in Florida now.
Cool. Well, it's not good that you have a condition, but it's good that you went there and come back good. We're safe, or you're getting better, I should say.
Well, I'm trying to, I'm very stubborn, Fred, and viewers. I'm very stubborn because I went into the military and I didn't have any injuries or anything. When I came home, it's a totally different ballgame. Now everybody wants you to accept, which you have to, but it's not easy for me to accept when you're such a healthy. I was very healthy, and I have children that I'm very active with. So it took me a little while, and then of course I traveled over there to Sentai 7. I went over there from with a lot of their help, and I ended up making Were you on any of his vlogs? Yeah, I was on because you're gonna know me as Nico, but that's my middle name. Okay. I'm Julio.
Okay, you're the one with the apartment and stuff.
Yes, I'm the one that helped with the.
Okay, yes. I remember you.
So and then I came out. Oh, so I'm sorry, Fred. Go ahead.
No, that's okay.
So I ended up going out one night, and I came home, and my neighbor Bob, he goes, "Hey, your face is swollen." I'm like, my face is kind of hurting. I don't know what's going on, So I procrastinated a couple of days, and I have nerve damage on the left side of my face, and it traveled. It started going to my right side, and that's not normal, but it doesn't. I thought it was like a heart issue because I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know. So he turned around and told the doctors there, saying, "Listen, we don't have the technology. They have the technology, but not the specialist to deal with my condition." So I said, which again, it's nothing major, but you have to have a professional specialist that has been dealing with it. And they said, "You need to go home." And I'm like, "I'm not going home right now. I don't have to go home until March." And I was telling Kev that unfortunately I had to come back months early, but again, that kind of put me in a situation where I can get everything squared away because I was also having problems with my finances. Social Security started kicking in, giving me a really hard time. So
you're not that old, are you?
I'm 46, but I was retired. Disabled. I mean, I'm pretty screwed up when it comes to. I lost my vision. I lost my hearing. I have nerve damage on the left side of my face. I lost a lot of weakness on my left side from the impact, and so they gave me a military disability. I'm well taken care of, but I'd rather be working. It's gonna sound crazy, but I'd rather be working.
Yeah,
it drives you crazy sitting at home doing nothing by yourself. And I'm not married. I'm a single father.
Yeah, I'm a single father too. No, I understand about sitting at home because I was off work there for about 8 weeks. I ruptured my bicep and I couldn't do nothing, and it just drove me nuts sitting at home. So.
And don't get me wrong. Everybody says, "Oh, I wouldn't get tired." The hell you won't. Yeah, go ahead. Take that for a little while. Trust me. When you're sitting at home, every day you got to trust me. It becomes redundant. I mean, you're looking at four walls. It's like you're in jail, man.
Yeah, because you can't do anything and you can't go anywhere.
And you can only do so much of the same thing,
Yeah. No, I know.
Raymond, I think he did. I think when I was drinking, Ren did slap me with his little Ren. But I don't think it'll probably affect my eye, Raymond, not everything. Oh my God. Hey Kev, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. I love you, right?
Just trying to figure something out.
Kev's always working over there. He's always doing something.
Kevin, put it back in your pants.
This is no time for that, Kevin.
Yeah, that's the truth too.
We have talked about this, Kevin. You said you were going to wait till we're off the show.
Then there's really no time after that.
Oh, man.
So is it getting warm out there, Kevin?
You know, it finally warmed up a little bit, but not too much.
Kind of like here. It teases us. We got one nice day that's a little bit warm. Next day is rainy and cold.
Uh-huh.
It's terrible this year. And I still got to do my taxes, too, before the end of the month.
Oh, my God. You haven't done them, Fred?
No, usually I have them done early, but this year I've been kind of slow.
Well, hey, don't feel bad. I did my taxes on time, and guess what? There was a mix-up on my Social Security number, so they're making me wait. And now I have to wait until they decide to send them, and it's gonna take about an extra 45 days.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful, huh? That's their solution. Sorry, we messed up, but we'll give it to you. You just gotta wait an extra 45 days.
Yeah. No, like you say, I usually get it done early. As soon as I can get it done, I usually get it done. But I've been kind of holding off on it because I know I get money back, but the thing is, it's money I want to use to save to go to the Philippines.
You're 100% right. Yeah.
And if I get it back right away, I end up spending it, then I'm screwed.
Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
You know, I always add to that because a lot of people say, well, I thought it was cheap to be in the Philippines. Well, it depends how comfortable you want to be. You know what I mean? No one's saying it's not uncomfortable. Nobody's saying it's not. It's that it's expensive. It is actually pretty cheap to live in the Philippines if you budget yourself, very, very well. But if you want to be a high roller and, you want to live like a high roller, you're going to pay for it.
Oh, yeah. I believe that. Because when I was there, I didn't buy, the expensive stuff. I tried to look for deals like everyone else.
Yeah, it's a hustling game.
It really is. To make sure the money's, make sure I had money and not worry about being broke before I left.
Well, Fred, I'll tell you this. You know how I save money? And because I ended up having issues with my shirts because they were getting stained. I was taking them to I was actually having somebody wash them, and they were getting ruined, which is, again, I'm not going to make a big deal because it happened, but I went to the Okai, and then somebody looked at me and goes, dude, well, you're an American. Yeah, but I'm not a stupid American. There's nothing wrong with trying to find other clothes that other people don't need, and I can wash them, and I'm only going to, what am I, at a fashion show? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that we have here, it's always used clothes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, no. Nothing wrong.
You save your money. That's very smart. And that money that you could be spending on H&M or you're sitting out there at the at expensive malls and trying to show off because you want to have everybody see you wearing Nikes or Adidas. You can save that money for a very rainy day. And trust me, there's some rainy days coming, and they come and they hit you like a ton of bricks.
Well, that and like I said in one of the other Kevin shows, don't flash the cash or you get rolled.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who you are, it could be, you could be be strong and good fighting, but if there's more than one or two, you're screwed.
Yeah, Rayman said it perfectly. If you want to live like the Western standards, it will cost you because people don't realize the first month is going to be okay. Kevin knows. Kevin's been out there for I don't know how many years when he first was there. It starts off okay, but after 6 months of paying 40,000 pesos for a nice little townhouse and flashing all this money that you're going to go buy, you're buying up, you're eating at buffets at $700 for all you can eat. 700 pesos. All that stuff adds up, believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, And then if you're going out eating Western food all the time, and then if you're taking out people like kind of like a small entrees, then that's going to cost quite a bit also.
And I think the trick is too is think pesos, not dollars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I never looked at it that way. It's always in my head, but I never said it. That is a good point, Fred.
Because, my fiance, I see what she buys and how much she spends. And I think, well, that's pretty damn cheap, but I don't live there full time. I'm just visiting. Now, if I was there full time, I'd be thinking the same way she does. Think pesos, not dollars. Because you think dollars, your dollars are going to go faster.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it adds up. That's why I was telling Kev, I'm going to buy a scooter or a used scooter or a motorcycle because it's very beneficial to pay for your own transportation if you have it. If you don't, being there a year or two, it adds up.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, Fred, what do you do for work?
Me, I build inflatable boats like Zodiacs.
Awesome.
We make the rigid Zodiacs, rigid inflatables. Like they got either aluminum hulls or fiberglass hulls. We discontinued the soft bottoms.
Can you speak French?
Pardon?
Can you speak another language besides, English?
Just English. I didn't take French in high school.
You don't speak German?
No, not really. Just enough to get a beer and find a bathroom.
There you go.
That's all I need, to get the beer, the bathroom, and the cigarettes.
Wow. You guys see Jim S? They're charging 10 pesos for kilowatts in Dumaquete. Well, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but when I was there from October to January, you guys got to ask Ren. I bought a fan, and I say yes, fan as in F as in Frank, A as in Apple, and N as in November. A fan that was on steroids. I never had to turn the freaking AC on one time in Cebu. Not one time in that hot 110, 100-degree weather, humidity, never. Everyone's like, what, are you crazy? I bought a steel fan, and that steel fan went and did everything. I even put it in storage because I wanted it when I got there in December.
When I was there in the hotel, I always turned the AC off. Because I don't have AC here.
Those ACs get too cold at nighttime.
Yes. There's a few times, like, with my fiance and my daughter and her brother and stuff, we had one of those big family rooms when we were in Palawan. In the middle of the night, I'd get up when everybody was sleeping, and I'd turn the AC down so it wouldn't be so freaking cold.
Oh, and let me tell you, I bet you they got up and turned it back on or turned it up higher because they're used to that and we're not.
Yeah, well, it's cold while I'm there. I'd rather sweat than breeze, man.
Yeah. No, Raymond. I gave the fan to a friend of mine. I ended up meeting another Filipino. It's a guy, and he actually helped me a lot when I was at the apartment at the condo, and he helped me out a lot. And I left him with the fan. I left him with some clothes. I left him with some shoes. I left it in a box, and he pretty much wrapped it up and put it in plastic for me, Raymond. So when I go back, he's gonna take it out of storage.
Hey Julio,
yes,
are you gonna go back there when you go back, or are you gonna find another location?
Well, I think the best thing to do, Kev, is to try to find I'm probably going to stay there for the first 30 days unless I can find, because this time I know, my standards are at least it has to be a 2-bedroom with a good bathroom. I'm not picky. I lived in Puerto Rico when I was in the 70s and the 80s, so I can go without a lot of amenities. The only thing I cannot go without is a spacious 2-bedroom and a good bathroom, because there's so many places you can rent, and I want it semi-furnished. I wanted something with a refrigerator and at least a bed, because I'm only going to... Say it again?
Why do you want 2 bedrooms?
Well, because I have a feeling that when I was there, I did get to meet a lot of young ladies, and it's not that I want to have fun. It's just at my age, you just never know when I get caught in that moment with a good woman, and I don't put that aside. There are a lot of good women out there that are looking to settle down, and I've been single father for 13 years. It would be nice for a 2-bedroom, because if friends come over, or let's just say you happen to show up, or other foreigners happen to show up and they have nowhere to stay, they can bunk with me until they find a place to stay, But I might stay
I was
there.
gonna say maybe like an office.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A little office or a playroom. I don't spend a lot of time in the living room.
You should one-up Ren. Build a houseboat and get him to tow you around. You make your own 2-bedroom houseboat, nice deck on top.
Then have him pull me around island hopping.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Ren, we'll just anchor here for a couple of days.
That's where you get a booze cruise.
I love it. I don't know where Ren is. I haven't seen him on.
I think last time I saw him on was on his birthday. He had his birthday video.
That was the last time I saw.
Oh.
Mike, the boom boom room.
A couple live shows there in between time. No, actually,
you can have a room. You can make a green room.
Oh, Ren is sleeping. Yeah, probably. Ren is getting killed. Ren is getting killed by the trolls, and Trixie finally snapped. Oh, these are good. Oh my God!
What do you mean finally? Certified.
Ren's gonna be my yaya.
Hey, Fly.
Ren's gonna be my yaya.
That's bondage room.
Believe it or not, guys, it's always good to, if you really look, good enough. It's not hard enough, because it's available. Everything's available. You just have to look. You can 2 bedrooms is a lot better than unless, hey, if they only have a 1-bedroom, then that's fine. I always pick a 2-bedroom because I'm gonna be there for at least a year this time, and then you never know. Another year, Ren and Trixie come over to visit. Fred is already there. He can come over and visit for the day, or hopefully Kev's already there,
Sweet.
Not everybody, let me tell you. Not everybody can go to the, you guys know, you've been there. Not everybody can go to the Philippines and make it in the first, just make it. You can't. You're going to have your, troubles. You're going to have people, where do you go? Who do you trust? Where do I rent? So some people can shelter in my house if they want while I'm there,
Yeah, but you gotta, it's not easy on who you can tolerate.
I agree. I agree.
Having a roommate, that's especially if you've been independent for so long, and then if you get a roommate and from somebody from Timbuktu, it's a hard having like I said.
No, you're right.
Having a roommate.
No, you're right. No, I mean not a room. No, for me it wouldn't be a roommate. To me, it would be someone that I'm helping until he finds like a, it still would be considered a roommate, but just until you get a place of your own,
Oh, Mr. John Doe.
John Doe. Crazy man.
John Doe, I have to agree.
telling my friend Jojo you're 32 years old.
Yo,
what's wrong with you?
John Doe, if he can get paid for lying, and I don't even know John Doe. I don't even know John Doe. I know from what everybody says about him, and again, that's my fault, John Doe. I should not judge you in what others say, but I even know you're not 32 years old and single.
Well, John Doe has his moments, but when he starts laying on the BS, and I'm going, who is he lying to? And you're lying to that poor lady, and I'm just shaking my head. It's just killing me because the B. I'm not wearing hip boots, and I'm like squatting on my chair because I don't want to step in the BS.
Dude, if John Doe threw any more shit on that talk show, I'd be swimming I'd be in an Olympic pool full of shit.
Well, I almost was gonna pull out my hazmat suit and pull out my scuba gear.
Don't they have special scuba gear for swimming?
Shit, not shit.
If they don't, they do now.
Not in shit, but in.
When those guys have to go on those
was kind of laying it a little bit thick.
Yo, you know who I want to talk to? I want to bug out on a Black American expat. I want to bug out on that one.
Why? What did he do?
Yo, he threw John Doe so many times under the bus that he was driving the fucking bus. Excuse my language. He told that lady that John Doe. I'm gonna speculate. This is not what he said, guys. I'm just using it as an example. He was like, yo, okay. John Doe's white. He got black hair. He got bags under his eyes. He drive a Toyota. He live in a condo. He live in the woods. He live in California, but he moved to New York. And his girlfriend is one girlfriend. She blonde. He got another girlfriend that's brunette. He got 3 kids and 4 baby mamas. Yo, he was throwing John Doe so far under the bus. It was crazy as shit.
Oh, that is John Doe.
Oh shit! It was so. I'm like,
John Doe.
I'm like, I'm not telling Black American expat nothing.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
Yo, I ain't telling Black American expat nothing.
Well, I think Jay has like a third eye.
Shit. Either that or 4 ears, because he hears it or sees it. Dude,
well,
I love that show. I felt bad what they did to her later, but that show was on the money, man. But everybody was throwing. Hey, let me tell you guys, where I come from, there's a motto. Okay, there's 2. I'm gonna give you 3 mottos where I come from. Snitches get stitches. Bros before hoes. And never throw anybody under the bus. Y'all people, the ones that did it, that was on Kev's show. Anybody who did that, yo, when it comes to pussy, y'all be bent backwards, man. That's some wrong shit to do to your brothers, man. Yo, they smelled women and hookup, and they were like, yo, I don't know John Doe. I don't know Kevin. I don't know Fred. Who the hell's Fred? I don't know Fred. When they smelled booty and they smelled hookup and Filipina, all in the same sentence, they were like, I don't know none of them niggas. I don't know none of them dudes, man. I don't know nobody. Who's John Doe?
Good women, too.
No, I know.
These are no Angel City women, you know?
No, she does. You know, it is true. She does. She from what I was talking to her, she really wants, her heart is in the right place.
Yeah, but not John Doe's heart.
Yo, but you got to be careful, man. When it comes to women and some booty, they'll kill you, man. They'll kill you. All your subscribers will kill you with some booty, I'll tell you.
Yeah, she said, you guys, whoever subscribed to her, unsubscribe to her, or she will.
Wow, you guys were that bad?
Yeah, she said unsubscribed.
Wow. I'll tell you.
She said she got her feelings hurt.
Hey, Kev, you don't have. I'm gonna ask you a question. You don't have to tell me on which one. I noticed in one of your pictures there is a young lady that is dressed up in a pageant. Is that your beautiful daughter?
Yeah, that's my daughter. I got two daughters.
She's very, very beautiful. Congratulations. You did a really good job, man.
Yeah.
You know, the better thing is she takes after her mom.
Yeah, I figured.
Appreciate that.
She got the good looks from mom.
You know the funny thing is
she got the height from Kevin and the looks from mom.
She's only 12 years old, and she's already taller than her mom.
Yeah, so she got the size from you and the beauty from mom. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We some ugly beasts. I can't speak for Fred, but we some ugly men, me and you, Kev. So if they get the beauty from mom, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, trust me, my picture in this here is
that
I'm
like 100% me, except she has a Filipino nose.
Let me see, Raymond. Eureka.
But thank you.
These guys are crazy.
And my little daughter, she's 5 years old, and she's prettier than her.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My youngest daughter is already prettier than her older sister.
Hey guys, Fred, Kev, if I cut you off, I'm really, really sorry. There's a slight maybe 1 second delay on my end. So when you guys are finished, or start talking, I don't catch it until after. So I'm very sorry if I cut you guys off.
That's all right. I get the same kind of delay.
Yeah.
You know, Raymond, I said the same thing today. No, you're right, Raymond. Big Kev does look like a young Sean Connery when he was younger.
Now
I'm just a good-looking guy. That's all.
Let me see. If I had to compare me to someone, I look like Golem.
Golem.
Yeah, I look like Golem. I look like Golem from what do you call that movie? Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that picture I just got done getting out of the hospital. That's holding my top right there. Yeah. Those pictures right there, I lost so much weight. I start looking old though, my face wise.
That's usually what happens when you get when you lose weight. Your face gets thinner, and then you start seeing your like your bones on your face. It makes you actually look older.
Yeah.
What? No skin tightening cream, Kevin?
What's that?
Said no skin tightening cream.
No. Only when I push my fingers on it. don't be a smart ass. No, nobody likes a smart ass.
Just giving you a hard time, Kevin. I'm here to give you a hard time, so.
All right.
Hey, is that you wearing a bra right there?
That's a muscles shirt.
No, that was a pink bra, Kev. No, Kev, that was a pink bra. Don't come with that. I saw that shit.
I thought it was one.
Don't hate the player.
Too.
Kev, there's no way you're gonna tell me that was not a pink bra. It was over the shoulder boulder holders.
For his man boobs.
For your man boobs and probably some of mine.
Mine are pectoral muscles. You know that's the truth.
You know, Kevin, you're gonna make Bob jealous, with that picture.
I know you do. You're working that pink really good.
Don't hate the player.
Well, I'm hating right now.
The next talk show, he'll take that picture out.
So long.
Hey, Kev, if you don't mind me asking, again, always and after, always when we're offline, you can always ask, let me know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, because I don't really. This is my thanks to you. This is my second time I'm on a show. When was the last time you got to see your kids, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm in the same situation as you. I haven't seen my kids in a while.
4 years ago.
How many?
4 years ago.
Now was that?
But I see my daughters on just like here.
Oh, okay. You do a lot of chats, like video chatting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, my kids live in Massachusetts. I live in Florida, and I bought a little house in Florida thinking they were going to come down because they wanted to come down. But then they decided not to come down. They were like, "Oh no, Dad, we want to stay with Grandma." And I'm like, since my mother was the one that helped me raise them to begin with, and I was active duty, and I came home, 30 days every year, and I was pretty close sometimes that I can get away from the weekend. But it's good. I'm glad and again, I'm not trying to throw you out there. I'm just like, I figured you'd miss them. I figured you'd miss them a lot.
Everybody knows what you know. I got no secrets.
You're like me. I got no secrets.
I pay my daughters money on the first. Everybody knows everything.
That's awesome. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, where'd you get that picture, Matty?
For the last 4 years.
Hey, there's a slight delay. I don't know if it's on your end or my end, but there's a slight delay.
That's normal.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Well, Jim Dury, Terry is probably a lot more interesting than me, but not as real as me. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, well, yeah, Terry's a different kind of person.
Yeah. Remember,
well, Jimmy,
I'm new.
Nobody's keeping you here, buddy. If you want to go, nobody's, like I said, this isn't an
obligation. Well, I always say, to be fair, I always say, you don't have to find me interesting. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to talk to Kevin, talk to the subscribers, and talk to Fred, and be real and be who I am. I'm not going to be somebody I'm not just so you can like me. I really care less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
No YouTube, Joe.
Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate the feedback. It's whether positive or negative. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. Maybe I could step up. I could step it up a little bit, and you could tell me how we can make this show a little better. Instead, don't be too negative. Just tell us how can I make myself a little more excited. You want me to wear a little Speedo? You want me to run around naked and show you some pictures?
But if you guys want to make the show better, you guys could always open up your own show and show us how it's done.
Come on. But you know what? Or send Kev, send Ken Kev a message and have him put you on the show, and maybe you can you can throw out some good vibes and make it a little better, because I'm pretty sure you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, they know my show's always open. Show your boobs like Bob. Oh God. Yeah.
No. We don't have boobs. We got man pecs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, only Bob can do that.
Hey guys, is Bob Cooper? I got to get these names right. Is Bob Cooper the one that talks really, really loud and Ren knows him very well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I saw a video. I saw a video of him. Yo, I gotta. I mean, hey Bob, I know you a little bit, but brother, yo, he is loud. He is out there, man. He's like, okay. I can be talking to you. I can be like, hey Fred, how you doing today? Hey Kevin, how are you doing today? No, Bob Cooper is like, yo, hey. Yeah, you're about 7 miles. Yeah, I can see you. I'm like, God damn, bro. Whoa.
Maybe his hearing aids are broken.
Ran out of batteries.
They're both my daughters.
Maybe you have to put them in.
She's beautiful, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's true, but if it's true, I understand now. He said Bob Cooper lives in his mama's basement. Again, I don't know if he does, but if he does, maybe that's why he yells. Oh, okay, Ramman. Thank you. He's half deaf. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, he could be. I'm like, wow. I mean, he's really.
Honestly, I think he's just naturally loud.
Yeah. Well, I saw him on the video with Ren and Chixie at the pizza parlor. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want no more pizza. I was like, I gotta walk outside. I can't do this.
Hey, Russ.
Thank you, Rayman. I really appreciate that. Hey, Ray Hammond. Hey, Ray, I miss you, man. You don't ever come up. You don't ever say hello to me no more. I'm jealous.
Oh, heck.
Hey, Kev, what's wrong? You all right?
We're doing good, buddy.
All right. Now, hey, Fred, are you thinking of getting married, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer.
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
That's awesome. No, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. Again, if for those that watch my show, I'm not going to sit here and Kev knows. Kev doesn't mind, but I'm not one of those people, and again, to each his own. I'm not one of those people that be coming on people's shows and be like, hey, what's going on, everybody? Don't forget to what? No. For those that already watch my show, they know that I've always been honest about the Philippines, and for what I've experienced, that's why it's called Nico's Experience. If you can find a good woman, man, I don't care if she's black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Filipina. I don't care if she's from Timbuktu. If you can find a good woman, go for it. Go for it because nowadays, dude, they're freaking scarce, man.
Daddy.
And you know what? And why not get a good woman? I see all these people hating. They're all hating and stuff. We're like, oh, so is that why you went to the Philippines? And just in case, I'll say it to Fred and I'll say it to Kev. Kev already knows. Guys, I'm not going to the Philippines just in case, because I've heard it many times before, and I just want to make it clear, that way everybody knows. I'm not going back to the Philippines because I'm a lonely guy, and we're not all lonely, man. We're good guys, and I was there in the military in 2005, and I was training with the military police there, and we were training with the SWAT police because I was in military police, and I loved it. I loved the way people were, and I loved the way the culture is because I'm Puerto Rican. I was the only child in my family to be born in Puerto Rico, and our culture is a lot like the Filipinos. So I'm going back because I enjoy the culture and I enjoy the people, and I can live pretty much anywhere. In the worst, I can live in Mindanao. I can live in the worst areas. I'm good. But just in case you guys got any questions or anything, please feel free to ask and don't assume. Don't assume anything because there's a lot of people on blogging talking a lot about Kev, talking a lot about Sentai 7. They have the right to, but ask me the questions and you're gonna get nothing but a straight answer from me.
I'd go back to the Philippines with or without my fiance. Like if we would have broke up, I'd still go.
You still go, exactly.
Go back. Yeah, it has nothing to do with her and stuff. I loved it there when I was there.
I do. I really do.
So.
Anybody got any questions?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Kev? You look kind of cute in shorts, bro.
I'm just a cute. I'm just not kind of, buddy. I am cute.
You were in that swimming pool looking kind of tan and looking kind of hot, bro. I don't know. Hey, guys, just in case.
No, I was hot. Okay.
Is that like hot. Your flowery bed sheets that you had?
In your video, that pool was half empty until I started sweating. Now it got full. Oh, plus I had to urinate half the time too.
I know. Hey, Roger Miller, the only reason I have not gone to Mindanao is because I hear it's a lot of, again, not everywhere, but near Mindanao is a lot of ISIS, and I'm very military, and it's in my core of being very military. So they would make an example out of me, and again, even out of the military, it doesn't matter. So it's stuck in my head. Again, it's probably psychological. So I would visit Mindanao for probably 2 days and leave, and I wouldn't go by myself. I definitely go quickly and then leave because if I'm going to have someone take my life, or again, in anywhere aspect, I mean, it's probably not that bad the way they make it sound, but I always have to be careful. Being in the military or ex-military, you really do have to be careful because they would love this. They would love to take any military personnel as a trophy for the ISIS part and make an example out of you. That's the only reason I've never visited Mindanao.
There's a blogger there. What's his name? The Philippine area with his girlfriend. I think he's out in the province with his girlfriend right now, living in her family's compound or something like that. I forget the guy's name.
No, I know who you're saying. I'm trying to think of his name, but you're right. It's
his girlfriend's name's Shaw or something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the name.
But his channel's the Philippine Experience.
See, no, but John Miller, sorry guys, John Miller, that's the problem. Everything I have is, I hate doing that, but everything I have is military. I have backpacks of the military. Because I never got rid of my stuff. I was able to keep my stuff. And and it's very, good stuff. So I don't want to get rid of it. And But you're right. Sometimes depending on where you go, you have to be very. You can't get complacent. You have to be very smart about things. Like I was telling Kevin on the other show. Don't be flaunting money. Keep different amounts of bills in different pockets, and or carry only what you need. But same as the military. I mean, I probably don't have to carry a military bag, so that would make more sense to stay a little longer. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, thank you, The Fly. Hey, actually, I didn't. I don't think I subscribed to The Fly. I just subscribed to you,
Fly's
Fly.
good
Thank
guy.
you. Thank you, The Fly. That's good to know.
There's a lot of good people out here. Raymond's a good
Sorry,
guy.
I didn't mean John Miller. I meant Roger Miller. Thank you for the correction, Raymond.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, look at Pacific Islanders
Pacific
remark.
Islanders good.
Look at Pacific Islanders remark.
But John Doe, I hear you're in the nursing home. God.
Oh my God. These guys are all crazy. Now I know why Jojo had such a tough time.
That was funny. John Doe's laughing deep down inside.
I love this.
He
Very
knows
much.
it was funny.
If you wear pink, that might leave you alone. Hell, if he wears pink, I'd leave him alone.
Oh heck! So what's your plans for tomorrow?
Fred or Julio?
Anybody?
Oh, tomorrow I'm getting my fishing stuff ready. I ended up going to a fishing store because again, I know how to fish when it comes to little dinky fish, but I'm in Florida, so we get snappers here. We get some bass. I mean, we get some serious fish here. So I bought myself a 3-piece fishing pole. I bought which I'm going to really take. I'm going to look at this stuff and put it together. And it comes in a little suitcase. So if I can get a couple and take them to the Philippines, when Kev, when you come down, or Fred, or anybody comes down to the Philippines, you guys are we can go out fishing together. But I'm going to go fishing tomorrow morning for
Fred,
about.
where's your girlfriend from?
Hey Fred, where's you? I think he asked you a question.
Oh, I thought he was talking to someone else.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
She's a Makati.
Oh, okay.
And then she goes to the province up north there, 'cause that's where her mom lives. I think it's past Angeles City somewhere.
Oh, I have not been to Angeles City. I'm dying to go.
All I know is she's told. I don't remember the name of the province. She said it takes about a couple hours on the bus.
Is it Luzon?
It might be. I don't think it's very far from that Subic Bay. When they say province, there's so many provinces out there.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true. But my goal is to go fishing. Tomorrow I will be going fishing. I live in a van down by the river. Down by the river. Hey, hell, I'll tell you. Hey, Kev, I got my first negative feedback today.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, I thought it was. I mean, I talked. Actually, my second, Ray Hammond, really went after the person that gave me the first negative feedback. I had a person. I told him, if you give me the thumbs up, or give me the thumbs down. If you give me the thumbs down, at least give me an explanation what I did wrong so I can fix the problem on the next show. And someone says, hey, listen, don't you get tired of talking about your life? And I said, listen, don't you get tired of having to follow people around and give them negative feedbacks when I welcome the negative feedback? But what's wrong with talking about my life and what's going on? You know, it's all of it's real. It's not made up. It's at the spur of the moment. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if I went out to Walmart, I'm going to take a video and go out to Walmart. Like today, I went out to Walmart. I went to the liquor store. I went down to a barbecue parlor. I got the cooler ready. I got some water. I got a couple of things to drink at the beach tomorrow. What's wrong with sharing that with anyone that really considers it of interest? Not everyone's going to think it's nice. And I told them, you're more than welcome to leave negative feedbacks, but tell me what we used to call in the military, the pros and cons. So the pros of the video was you didn't like it. I mean, you liked it most of for what it was worth. And the cons is, the cons is you didn't like it, and how can I improve it? The pros is you liked some of it, but you didn't like most of it. So tell me how to improve it is what I told them. I mean, telling me you hate me or you hated it doesn't tell me how to fix it.
Well, just think of it this way. At least you sat through it.
Who said that to you?
Oh, I'll find out the name. I didn't check the name. I always read the comment. I got to stop doing that. I got to start looking at the who says it. I mean, like, you know what I heard? I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, Ray Hammond has been one of my biggest supporters. And in the beginning, people were telling
Ray is good.
And let me tell you, you know what? And again, I'm not going to throw too much information out there, but I told Ray Hammond, I've heard so many people hit me on the side as like, hey, you got to be careful, man. You don't know that guy, da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da. Ray Hammond has been nothing but supportive from the moment I threw out my first video and my second video. You know what I mean? But again, in my third, in my fourth, in my fifth, maybe he's had some issues with other people. That's their prerogative. But I'm not going to, I hold him very close. I heard, Kev, and now that I met Fred, I'm the same way with Fred as I will with another person. I give them the benefit of the doubt. You can call me all day and say, yo, stay away from Fred. You don't understand the kind of person. Well, if Fred comes across very good and honest, I'm not going to judge you on his, I'll listen to what you say, but I'm not going to judge you. That's what a lot of problems on these websites and blogging. Everybody's like, and again, I'm not afraid. I mean, I know probably if Kev, I'm a little out of line, please let me know. But I'm not going to say the show that I was on listening to. I was very, and again, it's such a hateful thing to say. They were saying some really serious, offensive thing towards Kevin. And I was like, if you're going to judge somebody or say anything about somebody, say it to the person and talk about the person generally what you're speaking. But when you start involving children and you start involving my wife, I will crack an elbow so far in your friggin' jaw that you'll be shitting teeth for the fucking 4 years that your kids are going through college. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I take that very offensive. But I don't want to get dragged into that because I am not that guy. I take I'm the guy that will come to like Fred could be talking to somebody and I could be walking by and Fred could be being assaulted and I'll clothesline the guy that Fred is on the ground or, I'll be the guy getting involved because I do not like abusive, verbal or physical. But what I heard today was ridiculous, man. And I was like, you gotta have a tough skin to be in this, and you know who told me that, guys? Sentai 7. He said, if you don't got a rough skin, you're not gonna make it in the blogging business. But I'm not in the blogging business. I'm in the video business of sharing my, life and my experiences with everyone in case someone's having a bad day. Your day could get worse because trust me, I'm the guy that get kicks down and I know how to pick myself back up, but it doesn't come with practice. It's a lot of practice, guys.
Oh, yeah.
The sad thing is that's what today's world's all about. Is everyone has an opinion. They're going to use it, whether it's good or bad.
And Fred, and again, I'm with you. I don't mind. Tell me, like I was telling you guys, tell me if you give me a thumbs down. Tell me how I can fix it. Even if I don't fix it to your standards, it's important to know how you guys feel because you guys are not just subscribers. You guys become a part of a family, of a group of family and friends that we keep close. But when you start building channels to hate and to really start, throwing people's kids under the bus, that's a totally different ballgame. I don't even talk. I don't even opinionate. I want to meet you. I want you to invite me to your house so I can rape your dog and kill your whole family.
Yeah,
guys, I'm just joking about raping the dog. No, guys, I'm just joking about that.
You'll see that a lot here.
There are people that just
will definitely talk smack.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what
people here. They one moment they talk real nice to you, then next moment they will throw you underneath the bus, and they won't blink.
And that's sad because they're the first ones to trash you, but they sit there and say, "Oh well, I don't know what Kevin Fred does for a living, but they spend a lot of time talking about Eve Megan, bro. But you're spending just as much time investigating me. What kind of life do you have? Why don't you talk about your life? Don't talk about my life. If you're that bored, why don't we make a movie together and talk about each other's lives? Let's make it an interesting show. You know what I mean?
Oh. Well, we get some colorful people that's coming.
Yeah, I knew that get Kev. I knew that would get Kev.
A lot of these people that subscribe to Kevin, they may dish it out, but they can take it as well. They're not gonna. But Kevin, you're an asshole. I'm not gonna listen to
Kevin?
you anymore.
Yeah, Kevin's an asshole.
They can dish it. They can take it, right?
They can't.
Well,
no, but like majority of the people on Kevin's channel here right now, they can dish it out, but they can take it as well. They're not gonna, Kevin, you're a shithead for saying that,
Well, no, that's true. That's very, very true. Good point. That's a good point, Fred. That's a really good point. A very honest, good point.
Yeah. And they keep coming back.
And I was invited. Oh, Kev, I told you, again, Fred, I was, Kev knows. Me and Kevin, believe it or not, we talk a lot offline. I mean, it's kind of funny because, he's a father. He's a single father. I'm a single father of 2 girls. You're a single father. It's kind of funny how we were talking about that. And when I first met, and again, if you're more than welcome, Fred, to send me, if you can't find me, send a message through Kev. You can find me on Messenger. You're more than welcome to give me a call. I mean, Kev called me when I'm at Walmart. You know what I mean? But my point to this conversation is that, we can dish it out, but, it gets redundant and you can't and that's why I tell Kev, don't get carried, and he tells me the same thing. Do not get trapped in that bullshit of trolls and stuff, because if you get trapped in that troll shit, you're done.
Yeah, and
that's what they feed off of. That's exactly what they feed off of.
Yeah, and as soon as you retaliate, they win.
Oh, the moment you say, "Oh, well," and F you, and I will kill you, and let me tell you something. I have heard some bloggers even invite people to their home. I won't invite you to my home, but I'll meet you at a pizza shop, and after I finish kicking the shit out of you, I'm gonna have some pizza and some pasta.
Yeah,
have a couple of beers together.
Well, after we're done, we'll have a couple of beers together. We'll sing "Kumbaya" and tell everybody how much we hate each other. It's one of those things, guys. that you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You can be the best blogger in the world. Look at the comment I just got now, that everybody's just more interesting than me. Well, I didn't think I had to set a standard. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to be who I am. But you can't please everyone. You can't keep everybody happy. And
I like what Roger Miller said. He said, what did he say? I'm a keyboard warrior and I'm an internet tough. That's what it is.
I like that. I
like
that.
it too. Yeah.
That's a good way to say that. Let me tell you, some of these guys got some. So I don't know why they don't even get online and do some of their own shows, because they come up with some good shit.
They do.
Well, Roger Miller he is a good guy though.
I think I like Seattle here.
I like Roger Miller. State. He is a good guy.
Yeah. Roger, you're in Washington State, right?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Washington State is not the capital. Washington State is near California, right? Right up near the top of the map to the left.
It's right by me. No,
yeah, up by Columbia.
All right, yeah. So I always confuse Washington.
Seattle.
Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, you're thinking of Washington, D.C.
Yes, yeah.
The White House is. Yeah.
I used to train with a lot of military police from Seattle, Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a few hours from Seattle.
That's awesome. Now I know I get cold.
Like me.
Well, yeah, but it's not too cold where he's at.
Oh, let's see.
No,
let's see. No, right now it's 14 degrees Celsius.
Shit.
Well, 16 degrees Celsius. Okay, let's see what's that in Fahrenheit.
It's cold.
Oops.
You're like me. I do Fahrenheit, so when I switch over to Celsius, or you know what, you guys want to laugh? You're going to love this. So when you're in the Philippines and you go to the hospital, everything turns not from pounds to kilos, right? Yeah. And when I went to the hospital, the doctor says, "How much you think you weigh?" I said, "Well, that was the last shipment of Colombian coke that he did. That was about 400,000 tons of kilo."
So right now it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry.
Shit. No, you keep that weather, bro. Dude, my balls will freeze anything less than 30. My balls will freeze anything less than 40. Actually, it's not even 30. Anything less than 80 degrees, my balls will freeze.
Because I don't want to hear about Frank's 4 balls no more.
Come on, you don't like ice balls?
Well, I don't
want to hear about nobody's 4 balls.
But you ever see that cartoon Monsters Inc., Fred?
I don't remember that.
It says it's not bad to eat some snow cones. Just stay away from the yellow snow cones.
Man, what are you saying?
I was telling Fred. I said, he goes, "You don't like snowballs?" And I go, "Yeah, well, I like snowballs, but you ever see Monsters Inc.?" He goes, "No." And I said, "Well, in Monsters Inc., the cartoon or the movie, he says in the cartoon, he says, well, it's okay to have snow cones. Just stay away from the yellow snow cones."
I like snow cones.
Not yellow.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
I'm happy with whatever I can get.
Oh, Kevin.
If you eat the yellow snow cones, I mean somebody pissed on the white one.
Well, I'm talking about I want the kind with the little chocolate colored like crispy kind. What do you call them?
Raisins. Don't eat the snow with the raisins.
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
Raisins, chocolate chips.
Don't eat the snow with the chocolate chips, eh?
Yeah, Roger Miller was fishing when I was up there in Alaska. Back during the day.
Don't go where Julio goes. I didn't know. I never said I eat yellow snow. I said don't eat yellow snow.
What, you've never pissed in the snow, Julio?
Oh, no. Because you never know what the hell people have done to that thing, man. Well,
you could write your name and everything.
Shit, you can make angels out of the thing, but I'm waiting for Raymond. Raymond is going to say something. He's going to say something right now.
Well, boys and girls.
Oh, Kev, my daughter's called me today. You're going to love this. Ready, guys? Fred, check this out. So my daughter's called me and says, Dad. I was like, what? Are you busy? I'm like, no, I'm not busy. What's going on? Don't get upset. And I'm like, I'm not going to get upset. Well, I'm going to get upset now because she's telling me don't get upset. Don't tell me not to get upset. Tell me what's going on. And she goes, you guys are going to laugh. And those single fathers, they know with daughters, they know what I'm talking about. You ready? I'm so hungry, Dad. I'm like, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Dad, I'm so hungry. I'm like, why the hell would you call me from Massachusetts to Florida and what the hell you think I'm gonna make a barbecue and send that shit FedEx? And then she goes, Dad, hey guys, come on. Took the dogs out. I go, what do you want me to do? She goes, Dad, my stomach hurts. How about Domino's Pizza? Let's go. I go, how about Domino's Pizza? And I'm like, are you calling me to order you guys Domino's Pizza? Are you shitting me? She goes, yeah, you did it the last time. You ordered it, and they don't ask you what your credit card information. I'm like, you know what? I want to let you guys go. And she goes, no, there's no food in the house. So I called my mother, of course, just to verify. And my mother goes, listen, I cooked food yesterday, and it was really good. It was late that I cooked this, so I put it in Tupperwares, and the girls didn't want to eat. It was chicken breast with rice and broccoli, and I put it in the refrigerator. It was late night, so it is still good. They just have to nuke it and put it in the microwave, and that's it. And I said, okay. So I called the girls back, and they're like, oh, Dad, they left everything frozen. I'm like, and y'all people don't know how to thaw shit out? Did I teach you guys nothing? Oh, God, we really have to thaw it out. I'm like, why don't you YouTube it, and that'll help you out because that'll let you use your phone more. Maybe your iPhone will let you freaking defrost your meat. So then my daughter texts me. She goes, I know you're upset, but can we still have friggin' Papa Gino's? I'm like, kiss my ass and good night. So that was my day with my daughters today. Oh, wait.
Wow,
guys.
Today, did they call you back?
No, they didn't. Guys, I have to tell you, me and my son, I wish we were a lot closer, and I wish we had a better relationship, of course, and foremost. But my son's birthday today, I have a son that is 21 years old. I have 2 older sons and 2 younger daughters, 2 different mothers for my children, of course. But I want everyone to know that my son is 21, and he is a good God. Thank God that he is a good boy. He is 6'3", 200 and somewhat odd pounds. He's just a good-looking, strapping football player. And I want to just throw a shout out for him and tell him I love him very much. He doesn't watch me. Too bad. It's his loss. But just want to let you guys know that I'm a proud father of a 21-year-old. He's the oldest one.
Well, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Cool. Well, and on that note, I would say good night, goodbye, good morning, and good afternoon. And I'll talk to you guys sometime tomorrow, I'm sure. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All righty.
Okay, Kevin, you have a good night, and you guys take care. And good night there, Nico. You have a good night, too.
Yep.
Always. Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you so much. Definitely, Kev. Until next time, I'm very grateful. I can never express how awesome it feels to be on your show. Thank you so much, and you guys have a good night's sleep.
Yep, you guys all take care now.
All right.
You all have a good night, have a good morning, have a good afternoon. Be safe, God bless, and I'll talk to you guys later on. Thanks for
Likewise,
coming.
brother.
All right, you guys. Bye.